Alex, today's the day I become your wife, a day I've been waiting for 2 years. I can't believe this day has finally come. It feels like just yesterday you were down on one knee asking me to be your forever. I will never forget our first time meeting, our first time going together in a group, our first date, and our first kiss. All of that has led us to today, our special day. I promise that I will love you and be by your side forever. Before you came into my life, I never really knew that it was possible to love someone the way that I love you. So on this day, when I stand by you as your wife, I will feel like the luckiest woman alive, knowing it's me you choose to share your life with. The reason I love you most, you're kind, considerate, caring, intelligent, will do anything for those you love, and you make me feel like the most beautiful woman. On this day, when we are to be wed, my heart is so full, bursting with joy and love at the thought of being your wife. There is no one I want to be with but you. I believe we are meant to be, and on this day, our wedding day, we will be joined together as husband and wife. On this day, my sorrows become your sorrows, my hopes become your hopes, your dreams become my dreams, your joys become my joys, and your family becomes mine. It's such a beautiful day, one I hope we cherish and remember as one of the most important and special days of our lives. I can't wait to see you and to be your wife. I love you so much. Love, your wife.
Dear Alyssa, if you would have told me 2.5 years ago that we would be getting married in front of our closest friends and family, I would have never believed you. However, it didn't take me long to realize what a special bond we have, a bond that I could never find anywhere else. Thank you for inspiring me to be the best version of myself I can be. For the past 2+ years, I have woken up every day and felt thankful that this is my life. I still remember the nerves I felt before getting down on one knee to propose to you in front of some of our closest friends and family, and how absolutely gorgeous you looked. I know that in our future life as husband and wife, we will encounter problems from time to time, but I feel very confident that we will get through every single one. I believe in you. I believe in us. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life by your side. Thank you for loving me the way I am. I love you with all my heart.
In marriage, each person makes a covenant, a promise to each other. And the love that the couple shows is modeled by and strengthened by the example of God's unconditional love for each one of us. One way that God showed his love for us was that Jesus was sent to be a servant. And it's my hope and prayer that this couple will find a way to be servants to each other in this marriage. See, I've known Alyssa for her whole life and just got the chance to meet Alex last year at a wedding that we attended. And I got to spend a little time with them not too long ago in planning this whole thing, this whole ceremony today. And they, and by that I mean Alyssa, graciously gave me 6 minutes and 24 seconds to talk about something during this time that'll make sense. So here we go. So first off, I've always wanted to quote a song in weddings that I've done, and I've never done that. So this is the first. And when I met you guys and chatted, one thing just jumped out to me. And so from the mouth of Billy Joel, you may be right, I may be crazy, but it just might be a lunatic you're looking for. I don't know which one of you that applies to or what conversations that's going to generate later on tonight, but there you go. So I love hearing the story about how these two came together. So they met through Alex's sister, and there was this awkward time where Alyssa was hiding, faking phone calls, but then at the same time maybe prairie dogging up over top of the partition walls to see if this cute guy was still there. And eventually he got a haircut, he was still around, there was some awkward conversations, and eventually made it to a group night out, and they finally went to an awkward date at Who Hot. But that date at Who Hot, even though it was awkward, they both came away from that knowing that there was something going on here. Alyssa is voluntarily choosing a relationship with not only Alex, but with Colby. So these can be a little more complex. There can be a little different dynamic there. But I was happy to hear as I talked to them that the father-daughter relationship that Alyssa saw was one of the things that attracted her to Alex. And on the flip side, Colby was really drawn to and bonded with Alyssa so easily that had an equal impact on Alex. Now, in no way do I want to minimize or diminish the importance of that relationship with Colby. But what we're establishing today should be elevated above those relationships. The marriage is first. And here's the secret to that. You together as one flesh will be able to forge even stronger bonds with Colby than you would have ever imagined. So Alex and Alyssa, by their promises today, before God and in the presence of this congregation of supporters and people that love them, have bound themselves together to one another as husband and wife. Alex, this is the good part we practiced last night. You may kiss your bride. Oh, let me step aside.
Alyssa, when we first met at beauty school, our first impression was not the best. I mean, why would it be? It was beauty school. Once I wasn't curling your hair fast enough and you snatched that curling iron out of my hand, I was like, okay, that's how it's gonna be, all right. A year goes by and we end up working at the same location after we graduated. I thought to myself, all right, here we go again. But honestly, that's when our crazy adventures really began. Our friendship grew more and more, and I truly looked up to you since I was the youngest in the shop. You were my inspiration. Oh my God. I'm gonna cry. I love you. Alex, I want to personally thank you. Thank you for sweeping Alyssa off her feet. Thank you for learning how to care and love for Alyssa the right way. After all the past relationships I've seen this girl go through, you've really turned her life around and showed her how a true man should be. Period. Period. Alyssa, being able to know you when we were just little girls to being able to stand up with you on your wedding day has been one of the biggest and best joys in my life. I can never thank you enough for the friendship that you have given me through these past 4 years. Even though we spent many years apart, it feels as though I have been right next to you my entire life. Nothing in this world could ever come between the friendship that we share. Our first experience together after I would say probably 15 years of not seeing each other was your 21st birthday. That was an experience. Picking up our friendship as though it had never stopped, you threw up on my shoes that night. After you were so concerned about throwing up on your own shoes, I had told you to put your hair up so you wouldn't throw up in it, and I got the response of, I'm a hairstylist, I know. Alex, I am incredibly thankful and astonished by the love that you have for my sister. Having you and Colby join into this incredible, loving, and loud family makes this all complete. Welcome to the family as always, and let's take some shots tonight.
Alyssa has been like family to me since the day we met, and I'm pretty sure that's also the day we started planning this wedding, so I hope you're enjoying it. Alyssa has overcome so many obstacles to get where she is today, and I couldn't be more proud of her. You've always been the sister I needed, and I couldn't be more thankful to be standing up with you here today. I love you. Alex. You are the first person I've seen Alyssa with that I feel like actually deserves her. You have been an amazing man and so fucking patient to her since day one, and I'm still just as excited now as I was the day when I met you. I'm so thankful she's found someone like you to spend the rest of her life with. She deserves the world, and I know you can give that to her. Relationships are gonna go through rough patches as well as so many uplifting ones. I know the love you two have for each other will make it through anything. Cheers to you.
I'm Ashley, Alex's sister, and also the reason we're here today. So thank you. You're welcome. But Alyssa, welcome to the family. Thank you for accepting Colby, my beautiful niece. I love you guys, and I wish the best for you.
When Alyssa first brought Alex around, all I thought was, here we go. And now, occasionally we happen to go fishing. Well, I go fishing. Alex has yet to catch fish, but we go. Now, if you know Alex, he's a bit of a character, to say the least. And Alyssa gets to add to his character, and I get to be there to watch him grow. So, thank you for both of you, and congratulations.
I'm Alyssa's brother. My name is Alex. Alyssa, I just want to start this off with, I watched you run around in your underwear for 12 years or so. You were always that little sister that bugged the hell out of me and my friends, but I couldn't be more proud of the woman that you have grown up to be. And Alex, I am extremely thankful that my sister found a guy that takes care of her the way that she deserves to be taken care of. And you treat her with nothing but respect, and for that I respect you. And welcome to this loud, crazy-ass family.
Well, I'm also Alyssa's brother. I'm her oldest, and get a dual honor of being bride's brother and a groomsman. So I'm just glad to be here. I've got to watch my sister grow from that little girl who used to take the money I set out for her to go buy snow cones, even though she didn't realize. She thought she was being sneaky. And I'm just honored to watch two beautiful people be joined together. I've gained an amazing brother-in-law. I have a beautiful sister, and I've also been honored to gain a completely amazing niece who's now out cold. So just, get to be up here and enjoy the joining of two great families.
For those of you who don't know, I'm Alex's cousin, and we spent a lot of time in our youth, beating up on our brothers and sisters, and quoting. We could probably quote a bunch of movies that are pretty useless, but we watched a lot in our time. But a quick story: the first time I met Alyssa and Alex, well, I knew Alex, but I met Alyssa. I don't know if she remembers. It was at D2's on the downstairs. And Alex probably remembers, but they both had a few beverages, to say the least, that night. And the way they were clinging on to each other, I knew it was something special. And the way they were looking at each other, there was something there. And I knew from there on he was in good hands because, it's Alex. But, I just want to say congratulations, beautiful wedding. Great to see all these people out here, Let's have 9 or 11 kids then, or what? So, but thanks again for having me. I appreciate it. Cheers to the Kruegers. Woo!